Ladies and gentlemen, one of the most famous personalities of Indian cinema is with us today, and he needs no introduction. Please welcome Anupam Kher with a big round of applause. We also have with us some eminent authors and journalists who will also be the panelists for a discussion to be held later. Please welcome Ghazala Wahab, Rahul Pandita, and Anna Vatikad, who would be joining us shortly. I request Mrs. Anita Krishnan to present our guests with bouquets. Now, I take immense pleasure in welcoming you all to the book launch of Tears of Jhelum, written by Anita Krishnan. Mrs. Krishnan is an author, an educationist, and has worked relentlessly with the young generation to bring about environmental awareness. She discovered her vocation as a writer much later in life, but since then, she has never looked back and is penning down her stories and thoughts fervently ever since. May I now invite Mrs. Anita Krishnan to deliver her welcome address.
Good evening, one and all. First of all, I wholeheartedly welcome our chief guest, Anupam Kher. Thank you, Anupam, for squeezing time out from your busy schedule to be here tonight. Anupam and I have a very long association. We were together in college 40 years ago, from 1971 to 74 in our undergraduate years. I watch his rise to stardom with awe and admiration. Hello, Anupam, and welcome to my book launch. Before I go on to the next step, the title of my poem is You Won't Want to Do What You Do, Only If. Do not point your gun at me thus. Please, do not press your trigger, I beg. I have left a toddler at home waiting. You wouldn't want to do what you do. If only you could see that beautiful smile, lighten up those innocent eyes, and note the expression so snug when invited for a hug. Someone at home is waiting for me. Our hearts flutter when our eyes meet. A strange glow fills our soul. A divine bond of love we share. Her tears will endlessly flow. Her heart will burst with pain when she knows we'll never be together again. Please spare my life for those who have nurtured me with love. Their old, fragile bodies need my care at what is now their twilight affair. Their tearful eyes will remain glued onto the door in utter vain if they don't see me ever again. You won't do what you do if you evoke coziness of a cuddle. Recall how gentle notes of a lullaby would rise and wrap you in their soothing guise. If you share feelings so tender, cherish the glow of love, then pressing your trigger will be a blunder. Drop your gun, I beseech, or have your emotions been fully erased? Have your feelings been utterly debased? What kind of teachings are those which have changed your angel heart from a human to that of a devil? Oh, hark, please. I wrote this poem after reading Rahul Pandita's book, Our Moon Has Blood Clots. The image of a young man, very well educated, I think he was a lecturer at Kashmir University, asked to alight from the bus and shot at point blank range. It haunted me for days till I penned down this poem, and Rahul was the first one to receive the poem. Rahul, this has found place in my book at the back though, but it is there. And therefore, Rahul is among us, you must have seen, so welcome Rahul. And I welcome Ghazala Wahab. She is the executive editor, Force Magazine, a magazine for national security and defense. And we have Anna Vatiked among us, a very well-known journalist, and she's also writer of, she has written a book called Adventures of an Intrepid Film Critic.
Thank you, Mrs. Christian, for sharing your thoughts and experiences with us. We will now be proceeding with the book launch of Tears of Jhelum by Anitha Christian. I now invite its author, our chief guest, Mr. Anupam Kher, Dr. Professor Arvind Krishan, Rahul Pandita, Ghazala Wahab, Anna Vatikat, Ashwini Sabarwal, Gaurav Sabarwal, and their team from Fingerprints to come on the stage for the book launch.
Good, good.
Thank you.
I know.